Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl. What did you guys think of that intro? Okay. It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarian gang, my soul family. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us clear, concise messages for my Aqua Soul family. It's going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As you know, the messages are general, right? So they may or may not resonate. Just take what does, leave the rest. Cross watchers, place yourself where you belong in the story. Now, we do have a few announcements before I get started. If you want to fast forward ahead, please feel free to do so, but you might miss, okay, what I have in store. I have a bit of a surprise. So you guys, I don't know if you've noticed within the last couple of weeks, I have been trying a few new creative ways of doing my readings, whether it be newer signs and pick a cards and things of that nature. I just have continuously been having something nagging at me to start doing those kinds of reads. But it hasn't been received well. I definitely appreciate and value you all's feedback. I feel like we grew this channel from nothing to everything, baby, okay? And please, as a segue, with that being said, please click that like button and the subscribe button. Become a part of this channel. This has always been, since the beginning of time, a channel that is predominantly Aquarian based with a sprinkle and dash of Piscean reads, right? That is predominantly what we do over here. So the newer reads, I have now been guided to go ahead and start a newer platform, okay? You guys will be the only ones who know. I'll link down below the name of the new channel if you want to go ahead and go over there and subscribe or partake of what I'll be doing over there more creatively. I'm gonna keep things as such on this channel. I feel like we are fixed signs. Y'all know I'm an Aquarius too, and we don't like unnecessary change. It's like, girl, take that shit elsewhere. You know, I did a couple of surveys and y'all like, nah, we want you to do what you've been doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So heard you loud and clearer. Okay, so just to let you know, the name of the new channel is going to be Divine Empress 777. Those will be divinative, intuitive messages for all signs. So if you want to go ahead and share with your friends, your family, your best friend, your man, your girl, of all signs, they can partake in the fun that we have as another sign. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, we are ready to jump right on in. Just one card through our pre-shuffle came out in the White Witches Oracle or tarot deck. Really, it's just the major arcana. This is in what they're calling the conflict position or the antagonistic positioning. So we have the Fool card, you guys. This is the energy of whoever is showing up in this read at this time. It seems as though this is somebody who is now second guessing their steps in this connection. I think that what you portray to this person, or the personality traits that they were getting from you early on in the connection, have now changed, and they were kind of going according to what you were showing them, and that is how they based how they were treating you, what they decided to do, what they showed up with, the kind of focus that they were given to the relationship, the effort, etc., etc. Everything that you were showing them is what they were trying to kind of cultivate their strategy behind. That was definitely very foolish of this person. I think you really liked this individual, and this is the only reason why they would have been gotten. Why can I not talk? Can they not speak? Does this person not know how to speak English? Because, okay, I feel as though whatever you were showing them was definitely based off of your attraction for them, your optimism towards the potential of what the connection could be. The both of you were mirroring one another in reference to where things would go, but they kind of took your kindness for weakness, your emotions for weakness. Boy, were they wrong. Like, this was definitely a one-off situation. It definitely takes you a long time to warm up to people, takes you a longer time to decide that you actually like someone. You can decide that you don't like someone way faster than you decide that you do like someone, right? As an Aquarian, definitely. That is definitely your energy. Very good discerning energy for people's character. So I feel as though that is why this person is now kicking themselves, right? They kind of jumped a little too soon at however they changed. Okay, I feel like there was a big shift in their behavior and what they were doing and what they were giving, almost like a major downgrade. Maybe they thought that they had you, right? Yeah, the Fool can often signify somebody feeling like or assuming that they already have something, that they've already got it in the bag, that they've already been successful. That might be a game that this person plays in all of their connections, right? Show up as the perfect person, and then the second you feel like you have them, either mentally, emotionally, physically, right, drop their ass like a hot cake. You know what I'm saying? Drop the bomb on them is what I heard, right? It is that tactic that often leaves people like spinning and really stuck, right? Because you kind of are bewildered, a little bit dizzy. You can't figure out what happened. How did one day, you know, you show up as my perfect person, knight in shining armor, soulmate, the baddest bee in the land, you know what I'm saying? Like the person that I could do life with. And then the very next day, you are the F-boy, F-girl. Like, what is going on here, right? They bank on that total switch and confusing energy to get people kind of stuck. Boy, were they wrong. This is showing up in the conflict positioning. They are now viewing this as the actual problem. Oh my gosh. Instead of viewing their behavior or their manipulative tactics as the issue. They were not planning on you being as smart as you are. This person definitely pegged you for somebody who is more emotionally attached than you actually are. Ciao. Maybe they've never dealt with an Aquarian or someone who has your specific natal chart, something about your personality where they now feel like they're the ones who are being bamboozled, right? Like, yeah, what they were planning to do based on what you were showing them was actually supposed to work. So we have, fertility, see, clearing and renewal. You swept this shit away as if it never even existed. You didn't even have a second thought about it. Once you decided that you were done with this shit, you were on your merry way. This Fool card could definitely be mirrored now is what they're saying. This person leaked way too soon to start trying to treat you like shit, thinking that you were stuck enough to not notice that they were treating you like shit. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy making behavior, for sure. They've gotten a lot of people this way. The way that you just swept them off the curb with the rest of the dirt, with the rest of the crap, shit in your life. You might have done a deep cleaning is what I'm hearing, right? Energetically. So you may have gone through like a block party on your phone, blocking everybody on social media, fucking erasing numbers, cutting people off. You may have had several end of the road conversations. Like, this connection is done. I know you're my family member, but I'm gonna love you from a distance, right? There's definitely been a huge clearing. If you don't know why you've been in that energy or that you feel like you don't know why you have the need to start clearing out people who have just been taking up space in your life unnecessarily, it is because you are getting ready to birth something way bigger than what you could have expected. It's even bigger than what you have actually been trying to manifest. And it is those older energies or people that you have been moving out. They cannot reside in the same space as what you're manifesting in. As what you're manifesting in. Okay. So, we have someone who is a bit shocked that they're actually in that pile of trash that you swept off the curb, swept off the motherfucking ledge. You know what I'm saying? You're not waiting for the trash man to come. You like, I'll go take that shit to the landfill myself, bitch. So we have, yep, see? Oh, yeah. Whoa, your harvest is humongous. What have you been working on? You've definitely been working on something. This could be a number of things, is what I'm hearing. it definitely is something that is going to be extremely abundant to you energetically, mentally. It's like leveling up in all areas of your spirituality, your spiritual journey. While all things are energy, right? We often think of abundance as monetary or money. I feel like money is in that mix, but it's so much more than that. Wow. This person would have had a front row seat with you in this harvest season. Okay? It's an all-you-can-eat buffet that they have actively, or they will actively have to watch from a distance. You know what I'm saying? There's security all around that bitch. They are not able to get in. You swept them out with the rest of the things, people, energies, that were not serving you for a good purpose. Wow. Wow. Don't get the idea that this person is angry. I don't feel any semblance or symbolism of anger. Shock more than anything. Stupidity? Yeah. Stupidity. Yep. They kind of feel stupid. They definitely put all of their cards. They bet all their chips on the fact that the energy that you were showing up as initially was who you actually are. But there's duality there. You know what I'm saying? You meet people where they are. Okay? You match energy. So I don't understand why this person would have thought that you would have remained in that sweet, loving, loyal, 10 toes down, all in energy if they switched it up. That's less than smart. This is why I feel like they definitely were banking on you not being as intelligent as you actually are, because who in their right mind would consistently give when it's very clear that the energies are changing? You match energy. So, yeah. The Fool is the card of Aries. For some of you, you could be dealing with an Aries, or they may have that somewhere within their natal chart. Aries are very, very fiery energies. They do not think before they act. They're very irrational. They don't use reason. They don't use logic when they're making decisions. They just kind of go, and they'll pay for consequences later. And now it's time to pay. It's time to pay the piper, bitch. Like, what are we talking about right now? Oh, now all of a sudden you got questions about the outcome, about the consequences. No, you didn't before. Boy, do they wish they could do that over. They wish they could do it over. Wow. You were really loving to this person. You may have treated this person different than any other connection. That's because that's how they showed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a very, very magnetic type of connection. Lots of chemistry, you guys, okay? It was unexplainable, the pull that the two of you had towards one another. This also made you very, very happy, right? It was something that you tried to resist for a small amount of time, but it just felt right to move towards this individual. They were checking all of the boxes, and you feel like you let enough time go by to vet them long enough. And you did, because you were able to see that change. They were banking on you being stuck enough to be able to switch it. This person, the real them, is a very toxic partner in a connection. They are definitely takers, They show up as if they have the same amount to give, as if they have the same table and the same shit on their table to offer another person, or the same cup, whatever analogy you want to use. They show up as a person who has the same amount, equal. Until their plan fosters through, and then they're able to just be who they really are, kick their feet up, live rent free. You know what I'm saying? Squat in your life and not do shit, not do anything. And I feel as though, or I'm hearing, energetically in the past, they still have exes who are still very, very much so magnetically attracted to them, would still do anything for them without anything in return. What? So that's who you were supposed to be. Clearly. It's definitely what they're saying. That's who you were supposed to be. You were supposed to be the one who is asking them if they're okay, if they've had a feeding. Do they need some more juice in their sippy cup? You know, can they drink out of a straw yet? You know, can I get you some sugar, baby? Like, can I just be your everything? What can I get for you? What can I do for you? What do you need? Like, because whatever you need, I will provide. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not so fast. Without anything in return. Don't forget that part, right? That's in the fine print of this motherfucker. That's in the fine print of the contract that you would sign being with this person. Now, ain't nobody telling you not to be with this person. I'm just saying, what? Who would sign up for that? Let's see here. So this person is definitely in denial, especially with the Fool in the antagonistic positioning, conflict position. This is somebody who continuously acts without thinking. They do not rationalize. They do not use logic, right? They're very, very irrational. There's no reasoning with this person. This is why you couldn't quite understand their moves, their ways of thinking. Certain things about this person may have been attractive and kind of magnetic, different, right, in the beginning. But as you started to truly discern what you were dealing with, you couldn't believe. You couldn't believe that, you know, somebody was just that much in denial about what life is about and what life entails and what adulting is and what, you know, responsibility is and things like that. It's definitely somebody who doesn't mind having a good time, but you would never be able to build a true life with a firm foundation and security with somebody like this. Not if you're thinking partnership wise. I mean, if you're willing to build that whole bitch by yourself, okay? Get you some pliers, get you a toolbox, get you some drywall, you know what I'm saying? Some motherfucking paint, some wood, chips, you know what I'm saying? Some nails, and you ready to put that bitch together yourself, then yeah, fine. You can take on this dependent. This will be a dependent. It's somebody who you would need to write off on your taxes, okay? Make sure you're getting a good refund from this motherfucker because they are very, very expensive. Taxing. Financially, emotionally, mentally. Yes, lots of work. This one. You would have never saw that though. And they don't plan on people seeing it. You know? They bank on the other way around. They bank on the energy of somebody trying to continuously get back to what they were in the beginning versus seeing them for who they really are. So it's almost like running a hamster wheel type of game. Trying to always get back, but you're really going nowhere, running nowhere fast. So we have don't dim my light. Don't dim your light. Sorry. I feel like you already have that notion, right? But what this is screaming to me most is this is somebody who is definitely in denial about who they are, right? Their tactic has always worked up until this point. So there's no reason for them to believe that this is not just some kind of fork in the road, you know, just a little ditch, a little minor bump that they can't kind of breeze over. This is the only reason why they would make a return, because I feel as though you literally swept their ass away in the wind. I mean, they're going to have a hard time finding you again. They are. Now, here's what I'm hearing intuitively at this juncture. This magnetic card right here and the denial card. I'm not saying that you're in these energies, but there is a danger zone right up in here. Right up in here with it. Okay? It's almost like a test before you get to this harvest season where your success, your abundance, everything that you have planted, you will then reap. There's like a test right before that cycle or portal rather opens. The only way you will prolong this harvest season is by dimming your light, right? That is definitely a dimming of the light to accept less than what somebody else is, to accept less than what you are giving another person, right? To continuously be the one pouring into hands that are on the receiving end, right? To always be the one checking in. see how someone is doing and if they need anything, etc., right? And that might be a little bit more difficult than what it sounds is what they're saying. See, my love for you. See what I'm saying? You see? If you had any emotion for this person at all, dare I say love? Maybe not go that far. Maybe not. Some of you, it might not have reached that point. It was well on its way, however, and this is why that magnetic attraction is sort of like that test or danger zone that we have right before the grain moon, right? There is abundance beyond this. This person is going to show up once again as who they were in the beginning, and somebody who hasn't fully realized or come to the realization of this sort of web that they're trying to weave can fall victim to getting stuck. Okay? Please believe me that even though they're showing up like this, the plan is always to be on the receiving end for this person. So what we have is someone who will possibly show up with an apology, will definitely take accountability, right? Just because the accountability comes out of their mouth, though, I feel like innately in their soul, it has absolutely nothing to do with them feeling like they did a wrongdoing or they did anything wrong, but more like they pressed go on who they really were a little bit too soon. They jumped a little too soon at becoming who they actually are, you know? The bum and bumette that they actually are. They kind of clicked the go button on that way too soon. They let you see the truth of them way too soon. That is the idea behind this confession and expression of love, right? This need to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person is definitely going to be buttering you up real good, okay? Hello? These ain't no dry biscuits. These is hot butter biscuits, okay? They're gonna lay it on real thick with it, okay? So this is why I felt that warning sign just momentarily. I don't feel like it's going to last very long. So just keep your eyes peeled and kind of keep a good holding on your emotions when it comes to this person. There will be a return. I mean, that's without a doubt. That goes without saying. All right, let's go ahead and get into a little bit of tarot. And then I'm going to hop on over to the extended. We do have quite a bit to unpack over there. New love will be in the extended for sure. For sure. I feel like new love, a new career for some of you, the birthing of a new business or a newer business that you have been birthing, taking off, all of that. That's what I feel in this harvest season. So I cannot wait to see that. But let's just dig a little bit deeper here first. Possibly pull some clarifiers. Let me see. Clearing. Wow, you may feel really, really light and airy in your energy. It's very, very calm, peaceful, but it's like they're saying it's the calm before the storm. You like, shit, haven't I been through enough? The fuck? The fuck? Haven't I been through enough? All right, so do I take that? Yes. We have the Hermit in the reverse. This is where their feelings and emotions lie currently. Okay, this is someone that you have shunned away. You've locked them out of your life. This could be a Virgo for some of you, or they may have that within their natal chart. This person is trying to get more grounded, but that Aries energy in them won't allow them to actually look at shit the way they should be looking at it, actually see the light and gain some perspective and rationality, okay? They definitely can't fight it. They can't fight their need to just go for what they know, pretty much. Please give us, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so we have their goal at hand was the world in the reverse. So I feel as though this person always knew who you were. They always knew what you possessed, okay? They always viewed you as boss bitch, boss NIG, okay? Somebody who was definitely going places and had shit to handle, okay? You were always on your shit. This is something that they could innately see in you, and they actually saw it in you literally with your goals and the things, the plans that the two of you may have shared with one another. The things that you shared with them, or stories that you may have told them about where you've come from versus where you are now. It's always been a build up. It's always been growth, evolution. There's always been like a come up higher, right? That's been your trajectory for so long. We have Aries here again. For some of you, this is definitely an Aries, or you may have some Aries in your chart or natal chart. But it doesn't have to be, right? The world in the reverse plus the Emperor definitely yields to me, or gives me the energy of somebody who wanted control extremely bad. This is somebody who wanted to be seen as your prize, you know, for being a good girl and a good boy and not evolving. You may have children with this person for some of you, not all of you. This could be the father or mother of your child. This person definitely bigs themselves up, okay? They place themselves on a very, very high scale on that hierarchy for them to think of themselves as the emperor. That's also how they think of you. So this is somebody who always in their mind told themselves that they were on your level, even though you and I both know that that was just a tactic to get whoever is above them eye to eye, or get them engaged, right? Get some engagement going between a person, you know, who, if they really saw who you were would never have a conversation with you otherwise. Okay? My love for you is real. Baby, they about to really, they about to tell you some things. Okay? And I wouldn't jump so quick to say that it's things that you do not want to hear, or things that you would not have mind hearing prior to now. Just based on how much you've healed since this, if at all, right? How long it's been. For some of you, this person is coming back very quick after you've swept them away, as to not let you get loose energetically. And for others of you, it may have been quite some time. But that magnetic attraction and pull is still very much so prevalent, and a thing to keep your good eye on. Don't underestimate it, is what they're saying. Yeah, we have the High Priestess in the reverse, right? Don't underestimate that, you guys, okay? High Priestess is all-knowing, right? She moves in silence, but she's still all-knowing. That's in the reverse over this Don't Dim Your Light and My Love for You is Real card. Because I feel like this test will entail lots of temptation, you guys. I just have to keep it a buck. Please do not get on me down in those comments. Don't beat on me down in those comments, because that's just what I'm hearing, right? I have to keep it a buck. The temptation is so real. It's real. I don't know what about this person does it for you, but that's exactly what the fuck they coming back to do. Hello, somebody. Can we clarify this High Priestess? Yeah, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So this is somebody who definitely feels like they have no competition. They don't feel you've moved on yet. They don't feel anybody has done it better than them thus far. And they don't feel that you've gotten detached enough energetically to be able to fully move on without at least listening to this. And if you listen to it, they have all the confidence in the world, even a little bit cocky and arrogant, to the point to think that that would be something that you would actually consider. Okay? They are empty promises. Please believe me. Okay? They're meant to get you stuck. This is the Eight of Swords. This is meant to get you back in line, put you in your place, and keep you from realizing that there is something bigger beyond this. Just depending on how much history you might have with this person, how much you invested can definitely have something to do with it. For some of you, just take it how it resonates, guys, of course, right? When you've given a lot of time, energy, money, your body, right, like to a person, even if you do sweep them away, walk away, close the door, move, block them, whatever, even if you do all the things, right? There may still be a part of you that is like, shit, I gave so much to that relationship. I gave so much to that bitch. I gave so much to that bitch. So much. So this might sound kind of good. You need to be A1 on that meditation, okay? And staying in tune with the divine. I don't believe that they're going to lead you astray. They're not, but there is a test here, and it's for a reason. Didn't I say that in this harvest, I feel like there is another person, but this person doesn't feel like just a regular, dagular, schmagular person, okay? This might be your actual person, an actual soulmate, your actual divine counterpart, you know? And if you're stuck to something else, there's no way that the universe will allow this individual to come in towards you. Because if this is your divine counterpart that I'm feeling energetically, not only are they the reasoning for this test, but they have already ascended. They have already gone through an awakening, and they're already on another level. They're already in the next level. Okay, this world card suggests there's another cycle that you're moving towards, that we have something actively trying to pull you back from. Okay, so the fact that this divine counterpart of yours has already done the work, they're just kind of waiting for you over there. Divine timing is screaming. You cannot be stuck to someone else. They cannot both reside in the same energies, old and new. They cannot. They just cannot. All right. I'm going over to the extended. I definitely have a lot to unpack there, okay, guys? I definitely want to look and see, how does this person view you? How are they viewing you now at this juncture? What is the issue in their minds, you know, from their perspective? Also, I want to see, where do they believe things are heading? I'm going to take a look at the shadows that the both of you need to address, and this is going to be the reasoning behind why this all had to go down. I most importantly want to see if you have already addressed this shadow, because then that'll give me an idea of how close you are to this harvest season. I want to take a look and see what karma the divine has in store for this individual's behaviors and for this plan that they have to try and stop you from growing. And then we will take a look to see what their next steps are going to be, so you can prepare yourself, their intentions, and the best possible outcome. Whether you decide to re-engage or not, there's no judgment, of course. I'm going to look at both outcomes so you can be prepared. And then we'll get right into new love, okay? Because, period, I feel something huge, major things, okay? I want to see, what energies do you have coming in towards you? Only the good, only the new. Who is it? Okay, what things do we have coming towards you? I also want to see what Spirit's suggestion is to you on how to actively protect yourself and block all toxicity and low vibrational energies, i.e. this person and whoever else you swept the fuck out, because you're on the path, guys. Don't get distracted, bamboozled, detached, you know, turn down the winding road and all that shit. I also want to see how Spirit suggests you restore your trust and optimism in love, because it is coming in and they kind of need you to be fully healed prior to meeting this person. I just feel that intuitively. Let's see what blockages, if any, may be prolonging you from elevating out of this current cycle. The potential for union. What is the time frame for the potential of union? Okay. And then we will get focused advice on how you can attain your desired life of fulfillment and happiness in the least amount of time. And lastly, you're like, damn girl, I'm gonna give you your money's worth. I'm just saying, we got a lot to unpack. Okay. We will have an Ask the Universe we read, where we will use this oracle deck. All right. But I have more instructions for that over in the extended, so you do not want to miss it. Go ahead and click that like button, you guys, as well as the subscribe button. I will be uploading a new video on my new channel, which is Divine Empress 777. I'll also put down below the name of the new channel if you want to go and join. It's up to you. I'm going to keep doing things as they are over here on this channel, and I'm going to see y'all over in the extended. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. See you over there.